Hi everybody, here is a design set today. It's not a client of mine. It's, like when you're really busy but your other half turns around and says, oh, so-and-so's missus just needs her nails done. You can squeeze her in, can't you? I've told him you would. It's one of those ones. So that's who I've got today. She is lovely. And it was lovely to do her nails because she wanted a little bit of colour. She's going off for a bit of winter sun, so that's nice too. A little bit jealous, but hey ho. So I've tipped them. I have gone to town on prep, tipped them. I am now going in with a clear base layer. So that base layer has no strength, no structure. It's just a platform to design on, and I'm going to do an extended nail bed here. I'm using sugared almond from Glitterbels, and I'm going straight in at the cuticle. My client's hand faces downwards, so gravity pulls that bead away from the cuticle area. I'm going to walk the product with my brush, walking it with the belly of my brush. Every time I touch it, it releases my fuel, and shaping into that lovely smile that we all love. I normally do it in 2 beads, but she has very tiny little fingers and they weren't super long. I thought, I'm going to do it in 1. But one, I do that and I think, right, I'm going to do it in 1. I can do this in 1. Yeah, look at me, cocky. I don't have an apex. So it is easier for me to do it in 2. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. I can go in with another bead and put that apex into place. Now, little finger, I'm using Barbie candy from Glitterbels. It's just a background colour for 004 Little Miss Lucky from Glitter Arty. And again, that's only a background colour for Mega Mix Pearl Bubblegum. So if I was to use Mega Mix Pearl Bubblegum, it's a massive chunky glitter. I'll have to use a lot of it to cover the whole nail, so I've layered it with thin layers of pink acrylic and a really super fine pink glitter. So that chunky glitter is not at the cuticle, it's not even at the free edge in places, it's definitely not down the sides, it kind of just runs down the middle. But when you look at the nail, it will appear that that's the only glitter that she's got, but it enables me to keep my design thinner. We're going to stick a marble on here using light grey and that Move, Kylie, and Barbie candy. Thank you very much. Super wet beads. Super wet, using the tip of my brush like a knife through the top of it. Don't push too deep. Don't go too deep, peeps. We know how I feel about it. Not too deep and not dry. It won't turn out pretty if you go in dry. So, 2 wet beads, swooshing up, down. As soon as it looks like a marble, back the fuck away, because you will ruin it. If you think, oh, there's a little bit too much grey there, there's a little bit too... just back off, because the more you fuck up with it, you'll go in to try and change it, but it would polymerise and it won't be still very wet, and it will just drag and look awful. Ombre, we're going to go with light grey and just feathering it back. That's the most important part of that bead, is feathering that bead back. It makes it nice and flush for the second bead, which will be Barbie candy. And I'll stick a small amount of Barbie candy on that blend and sort out my ombre blend before I worry about any swooshing, any cuticle beads, anything else. I'll sort out the blend. OMG, I've left a thumb into this video. Enjoy. I'm using light grey straight from the cuticle, and then I'm going to use both of those 2 glitters and ombre them up from the free edge. I will list everything that I've used in the description box. I am using 2 different brushes today. The boys have just shut the door. Thanks for that. Sorry about that big clunk. they're probably going to kick off as well in a minute. So, yeah, sorry. I was saying, I'm using 2 different brushes today. I've used a size 10 from my website to do the application, just because her nails were so very, very tiny. Normally I'm like, I use a 14 for everything, but actually I did have to drop down a few sizes because it doesn't even show how tiny her nail beds were. But I did a 10, but then I did a 12 to encapsulate them all, because I just did it in one bead, and I used my size 12. Those are all on the website. And I'll list all the Glitterbels and Glitter Arty products as well, as their description, their discount codes as well. So if you shop from those guys, you can get a discount with them as well. If you can see, my one hand is extra as fuck, and the other one is disgusting. There's no other word for it really. It's just awful. But it is going to be beautiful very soon. I've got an awards ceremony on Sunday, where I'm up for top nail tech of the Midlands. What? But really, honestly, I'm just going for the frock and the food, because I'm up against some stiff competition. I've got Liz Guild and the Princess of Nails, Annabelle. They may as well just engrave it now, because that ain't mine. But I'm very, very honoured to be up against not just those 2 amazing nail techs, but lots of other ones as well. But so I've got my outfit. It matches the crazy claws that you can see. My other half looked at my dress the other day, and he kind of scoffed a little bit, and then he said I was going to look like Elton John. Just a little image for you there. I'm going to look like Elton John. Maybe that's the look I was going for, Rocket Man. Never mind. So I am going to record my other hand, my nail forms, which are here now and will be uploaded onto my website tomorrow. They will be used, and I will do a video for you and show you what I've created and how I've created it as well. I'm going to leave you now to watch this video, and because I can hear 2 children ripping the shit into each other, and I'm going to have to go and break that up and get them off to their swimming lessons, okay? So yeah, mum life wins again. Enjoy the rest of the video, guys, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, maybe subscribe if you don't already, and I'll see you all again soon. Love you, bye.